was on the first PGR, but is like more of a return to form for Suarez, right?
It's a person you kind of forget is good until you see them play in front of you. Like, oh yeah, you're amazing.
2-1 over Doorstop, 3-0 over Ned, and 3-1 over Black Twins as well.
No small feat at all. So. But Naito's also a different beast here. Both of them duking out losers, of course, but still, you don't want to drop already because that top 8 is in your sights for tonight.
Yeah, totally. I mean, Suarez is just a god of spacing. It is crazy.
And spacing is going to be hugely important against someone like ZSS and someone like Naito, who's also very meticulous and very specific with how they play. Zero Suit requires a lot of accuracy and a lot of maneuvering, so if Suarez can space that, he'll be in good waters.
Suarez also an expert with that Yoshi downer. Honestly, it's not so much that he's like doing things where he gets the full like 30% that you can get off that. It's more that he's really good at spacing where the move ends and getting follow-ups off that.
Yeah, flip kick is such a I'm good move. I've always said that. I'm good. It's like if you ever get caught, if you're ever getting hit, I'm good.
Totally. Ooh, the grab coming in from Yoshi.
Makes sense. Good stuff. There's the Zair. More of that scenario here, causing some problems for his opponents.
Yeah, drag down also potentially off that downer, although obviously in that space, you definitely want that finish.
Now, Egg's causing a little bit of problems here, but Naito's still kind of keeping a firm grasp on the situation, pressuring Suarez nonstop.
Yes, there certainly does appear to be a game plan at this point, and the side B is a really good option here. You can go through the egg and extend. This is a close percentage, though. That's he knew. Awareness, and getting the punish is the follow-up with the up smash. You can't catch him. He is not going to slip. I like naitosharp's awareness. Okay, Suarez is not going to stop with that kind of thing, though, and it's good that he doesn't, because you have to be able to catch, like, panic shield, right? So... Okay, yeah, Sharp recognizing that the back throw stuff really isn't there against double jump armor. Yeah, there's a fact you gotta rethink how you can catch Yoshi in the air-to-air scenarios if he's not going to be deterred by the fact that, he's armored. Ooh, the fat noggin of Yoshi punishing. Why are you sitting there on ledge, boy? Yeah, that's one of those cases where I'm never sure if he jumped at the last or, just got hit, but either way, good stuff from respect to Yoshi for throwing his entire skull at the ledge, just like trying to get you. Usually when you see Suarez get that landing up air, there's a lot more after, and I wonder if that's also part of why Zero Suit is the answer here for Sharp. Yeah, you can just kind of get out of dodge really quickly if you have any moment's notice to do it. All right, Suarez is trying to play defensive here, trying to not get caught too much, just trying to be, it's the spacing game. Yep. As you mentioned earlier, you have to be very meticulous here, and that can lead to a lot of scenarios like this where they're trying to commit as little as possible. All right, big egg allowing Suarez to get back to center, but you're at a scary percent. Yeah, Zair Bear is going to be the name of the game here, I think. Maybe some more side Bs. Okay. What do we see here? Any sort of follow-up? Just going to let him land. And I mean, the answer to both things that I brought up is shield, so like that from Sharp. A little bit of egg scenario here, actually getting an amazing follow-up off of that. That's some good percentage. It's a terrifying percent for Zero Suit, too. They're like both roughly about in equal danger. The added rage from Yoshi is going to be huge here if he doesn't die. Good stalls. That's going to be it. That's great awareness from Suarez to catch naitosharp in that scenario. And now Suarez with the lead. Yeah, and Yoshi definitely one of those characters that can just survive forever. Okay, yeah. Yeah, if you get that last hit of down air at early percents, it can pop up for a huge combo. So let's see if he gets it. Yeah, does damage. Get to the berry. That should be it. Yeah, you're gone. Goodbye. And it's last stock for game one. The jump call out. I like that from Suarez. Major damage. Yeah, a lot of good good percentage on board for Suarez right now. And now he's starting to swing. Interesting. Okay. Oh, is there a jump here? There's not. Oh, and that's it. Wow. Even the footstool is just enough for it. Yeah. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful from Naito, just taking it as far as he possibly could with that one. And Suarez was looking so good there, but a simple mistake is all it took, as Naito just turned up the aggression, turned up the heat, and it was too hot for him. Yeah, absolutely. And like, not a lot of characters have the maneuverability to actually force Yoshi into that spot. So yeah, definitely Sharp's character selection seems smart here. That said, Suarez is really good at adapting, and that was definitely the case in their last set. So it's still back and forth is definitely a possibility here. We'll see here going into game 2. Gotta give credit where credit's due. It's just Naito kind of pulled ahead towards the end. We're just, run it back. No big deal. It's not the stage, it's the player. It's the, adjusting things minutely here.
I mean, he's winning until the last hit.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's at that point, it's like, okay, I just need to shape up just a little bit, and I can run this back and win.
Yep.
Which is a great mentality to have. It's just knowing, okay, I know how to win. I just need to do X, Y, and Z.
Yep. Clean up one disadvantage mistake, and this is possible.
Yeah. I mean, it just goes to show the talent, because at this top level, a single hit could take you a very far. Maximized, optimized advantage states.
Yep. Okay, great pivot grab. I mean, one thing that I really do love about Sharp's Zero Suit is that he's not afraid to pick these, options that are, frankly, pretty scary for Zero Suit to pick.
Not getting the punish with the follow-up in the nair. Trying to just collide just a little bit, but not quite enough.
Okay. Yeah, good punish.
Oh, beautiful, but not going to kill. Back hit of that up smash.
Such good aggression from Suarez for catching the escape option. Okay, yeah.
On the weight, too.
Oh, that egg was a confirm into the stock.
It was.
So.
I love just how patient Suarez is here.
Threatening the kill back here as well. Yeah, and that low up air.
Woo, what a call out. Really, really good stuff from Suarez right there.
Tall character problems also from Zero Suit, getting hit by that on the way around.
It's the heels, man.
Yep.
Oh, it didn't work, but I really like that idea.
Suarez will take that trade every day, but the side B will take the stock here, the 15% from that hilarious down B.
Indeed. And now, I mean, it's kind of still back to even percent. Suarez did kind of start strong there, but yeah, Sharp is smart enough and capable enough. Yeah, I'm not letting you get too big of a lead on me.
Oh, actually got tripped, I think, by the forward air. It might have just been grounded hit something, either way.
I like the thought process there, but nothing too major coming in for Suarez.
What
a call out, though.
Oh, that's so good. And the way that the Trump forced the egg to hit, too, that was beautiful.
Chef's kiss on that one, Suarez. My goodness. And even the fact that the forward smash, the wind up from Yoshi kind of moves him down a little bit. So actually ducking the Zair, an amazing punish.
Oh, necessary.
Absolutely necessary.
Big egg punish. I thought we might even see Nair to extend.
That being the B reverse there. Not getting that much a punish on the grab because he got stuck in the platform there.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
Well, I think that's what I like about the way that Sharp is picking his spots with it.
Yeah, absolutely knowing how to pick your battles, even so when you take a risk, it's minimized.
Not yet. Yoshi's heavy. Oh, now you got crossed up. That's kind of scary. Yeah, why are you off stage now?
Yeah, the lingering end is so... It would have caught the flip.
Exactly.
Oh, that's actually kind of big. That should be it.
There's no down B. Yeah. You don't get the down B back until you land on stage. So
your resources are gone, so it's like, what can you do about that? Pretty good stuff for Suarez.
I really do think that's something that a lot of people miss when it comes to their play against Zero Suit. It's like, if you recognize that they're off stage without the down B, their recovery becomes bad.
It becomes linear.
Yeah.
And how you kill someone is by being predictable, and linear is predictable. That's why the spacies often will have trouble. They'll taunt it.
Yep.
That's why if you take max side B, it becomes infinitely harder for them to come back.
Definitely.
Those resources are required to cause those mix-up scenarios.
Yep, so I love seeing the aggression from Suarez, just recognizing after he got that, even though he didn't get the spike, which I'm assuming he was looking for on the first hit, it's like, oh, this is the scenario I want anyway. We're good.
Even if it's not exactly what you wanted, it leads into still a favorable win. Yep. So nothing wrong with that.
So Kalos is the pick here for Game 3, which is interesting because I know some Zero Suit players don't like this stage because you actually lose access to some of the flip kick punishes because you hit that platform of this stage rather than hitting them.
That makes sense.
But that hasn't been relevant in this game yet anyway, and it might not even be relevant for this set, rather. And I don't know if it's even relevant against double jump armor, so.
Not quite sure. But you got some wall jumps. You have a little bit more verticality here on this stage. More movement options maneuverable for naitosharp to play with here. And obviously, also you have that room to just kind of play more defensive. Like, yeah, I'm going to back off a little bit. I don't want to get near you.
Yeah, Zero Suit might just become Miss Landing Catch this game.
Trying to get the follow-up. Couldn't quite find it there, unfortunately. But still, the pressure's on. Sharp's definitely more on point. The best move in the game. Egg roll.
No, he punished it. God, you're God.
Actually
you're
insane.
God.
Being able to punish egg roll because it's the best move in the game.
Yeah, and you see Suarez bouncing in the chair. Those
yeah,
are
I don't
not
think he meant that. But thankfully, it wasn't too critical of a mistake, but he's still stuck in the corner.
Yeah, totally. It is funny how a lot of moves that were like pretty much joke moves and characters hit became like decent in this game. Actually, Zero Suit side B is an even better example of that. That move was almost useless in 4, it felt like, other than like, recovering.
back to stage just a wee bit. But still, Sharp's in the driver's seat here. That's a great extension, though. Suarez might be able to find a kill in a second, but it's the flip kick to get out of dodge. Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it activated its ledge grab property.
What a mix.
Suarez's survivability continuing to be huge in this set.
Oh, yeah.
There he goes. He got caught.
Yeah.
He could have DI'd that.
The thing is, the instant up throw is so hard to react to, and that's why he did it instantly. It's that even on Kalos, you know, high ceilings, if you're not reacting to it in time, you can get caught for that, especially that percentage.
Yeah, it can be really easy to say, well, why aren't you pummeling before your kill throw? DI matters way more than the pummel does on that.
Exactly. I mean, 5% won't make a difference as much as depending on what your opponent's doing. So surprising them like that, the element of surprise, so crucial.
Yep. Okay, yeah, great spacing on these down tilts. Why is Yoshi's tail a sword?
It's true. Everyone's a swordie in this game.
Oh,
I like that.
Suarez
Slipping.
Yeah, he's doing such a good job of like, all right, you're in a spot. You're not going to stay in this spot. I know you're not going to stay in this spot. I'm hitting you there.
That's so crucial in this game, too, is you need to figure out where your opponent's going, not where your opponent is. And being able to catch them in transit is all important about getting those meaningful hits.
Yep. And there's almost a corollary there about being careful about doing stuff in the same spot too many times, right? But yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be
great flip kick.
The double jump was gone, and so Suarez was kind of forced into using certain options to maneuver around. And just the capitalization on naitosharp is pretty simple stuff.
Yep, and the way that this set has been going, capitalizing on that opening might matter a lot. You don't want to let Suarez live into that 160, 170 range.
Exactly. Ooh, just the fluidity of the movements from Naito here.
I actually wonder if you want it back there.
Suarez is unable to get himself. Look at all these crabs.
Yeah.
The movement and the landings of Suarez are getting caught out non-stop by Naito.
All over him.
Jeez,
Okay.
That's brutal. That's a pretty good starter.
Did just take 30 for swinging out of disadvantage. But there's
You
the
air
up
dodge. Yeah, you air dodge. So you're trying to land. That's an easy way to just wait for it, up B, punish, and that's the game.
Yep. Especially when you have moves that are easy to fire out of a run like that. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So, once again, Sharp looking to repeat the set win over Suarez from Riptide. This time all zero suit, and yeah, I can't imagine that's going to be changing. The open floor, right, on Kalos actually seemed like a bigger problem than I expected. Because like I don't usually think of Yoshi as a character that has that big of an issue landing, but Zero Suit's so fast.
And look at all the grabs, the amount of grabs in the last minute or so. The game was insane. If I was Suarez, I'd be kind of spooked because that was so consistent too.
It's interesting because I don't think there are a lot of characters that could really threaten that. Because like that's one where having a big tether grab is really helpful.
Small battlefield, so the platforms are back. Makes sense. Suarez has that counter pick.
More landing options.
Exactly, and you need the amount of options present just to kind of mix it up.
Okay. Yeah, weird double jump armor stuff happening here.
Classic Yoshi shenanigans, really.
Oh yeah, into the up tilt.
Finding some percentage, like as Sharp isn't slipping a little bit in the precision, so Suarez is able to actually fight him a little bit, which is important. Kind of scrapping, getting himself that percentage, and more Zaire poking we were talking about at the beginning of the set.
Really the centerpiece of a lot of what Zero Suit wants to do here. Yeah. Oh yeah, looking for back air, looking to catch a jump that time though, I think.
Being able to actually turn it into a combo is huge.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey. We're moving, we're trying to catch Suarez scared.
Double jump armor is pretty nice here with the multi-hit up smash. So, or against the multi-hit up smash, I suppose I should say.
Suarez just doing them short up aerials, trying to threaten, trying to make space, trying to hopefully find Naito slipping. That's interesting punish, and that's actually going to be it. Interesting
that
scenario.
was great spacing on that down smash. He was like basically as far away as possible, but naitosharp right back in it.
Yeah, absolutely not going to let Suarez take an inch. Like, all right, you finally got that stock. Well, me too. No chance for you to gain a meaningful lead in the set.
Yeah, it's when Yoshi gets the forward tilt follow-up off the aerials that you really got to be worried. That's huge damage. Oh, scared me. All right, Panda footstool.
Now just, again, try not to overcommit here. naitosharp going for broke with that one. Going to go a little bit aggressive.
Yeah, but at least he pulled back enough so that there wasn't an easy just... Because if you're in position to get dropped down nared, that actually is a stock. So good stuff from Sharp maneuvering there. Yeah,
shield discipline. Oh, even the spacing there, the bait, that converted? Oh my God.
That converted. I wasn't sure with the knockback at first, but then he just kept going.
What's important is that he actually landed before the final hit. That's the big hit of the knockback. So falling for the forward smash, that was insanely good from Suarez.
Yeah, tremendous. Love the multi-hit back air drag downs. You'll see that on Greninja sometimes. You'll see that on Mega Man sometimes.
Young
It
Link.
always looks so cool.
Yeah, you got a lot of characters that can bring that to the table. So Suarez, let naitosharp know.
The Link's young and regular Link to a certain extent.
And this is like, it looks like Suarez has basically lapped Naito% in the last like minute or so of the game, which is huge. A lot of momentum from naitosharp is gone.
These guys are so good on defense. The first stock matters a lot.
Exactly. Being able to actually take the momentum and force them to play your game plan is basically can determine the outcome of the game itself.
Ooh.
Not dying though. Not dead.
Yeah, and Yoshi a bit thick. Oh, did he jump
fell
on her
out.
or did he just hold down?
I
Either
think he
way.
just fell out.
Yeah. You hate to see it if you're Zero Suit.
Exactly.
Oh.
You try to find those avenues, but not quite finding the spacing to get them.
I mean, these are good up smashes from Sharp because they're not really punishable, but it does hurt that they haven't worked yet.
Not even a side B either. Suarez stays living on this stock.
Sure. And good overshoot there from Suarez. You definitely don't want to land directly on her at this point. Yeah,
That's
caught to
again-
the eye again.
Suarez isn't quite ready for it. And even though if he had good DI, he would have lived, I think, because I didn't really see kill sparks.
All right, and can Sharp make that count? This is Suarez's tournament stock, but okay.
Not
back
dead
to
yet,
Naya.
but it's starting to get into that scary, scary scenario.
Yo,
The Tims? The booties?
would have been fitting for the New Yorker to win like that, but not quite.
Hey, we haven't seen it just yet. There's again the galoshes coming out from Yoshi.
Hey, Zero Suit does get center.
Center can be really important here, but Suarez, not just moving around too much. Suarez is able to just reclaim it instantly. Just at ledge once again. How do you get away from this Yoshi menace?
I love the coverage here. It's like basically just daring you to roll.
Exactly. But the defense from Naito is so good. He's not overextending in these scenarios.
All right, I mean, we're at a percent where stuff happens, right?
Exactly. The magic can happen at any point.
Yeah, but luckily for Yoshi, too floaty to be put in a tech situation there, and that's where the magic really happens.
It's fair.
But look out.
Oh, that's double jump.
Good.
That was very good.
Yeah, as far as not picking anything there, I think saved him. But yeah, entirely a game.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
F tilt, not enough yet. Not going to be it yet. Oh, the grab, the patience. I love that from naitosharp.
Just like,
That's going to be it. That's an overextension. Finally finding one that was punishable due to the spacing. And Suarez, we taking this to a game 5, Jackie? It looks like we are.
That's a repeat of Riptide too. And so, but I genuinely don't know how that last up smash didn't at least like, I thought it was going to do the thing where it ticked and he would like fall out, but then with all the extra hits done, I don't know if you get a punish. Razor's Edge stuff, man, in a game that Suarez was winning by a lot.
Yeah, that was an insanely good lead, but unable. This is a.
I wonder, I
scenario.
can see in the way that Suarez is adjusting the headset, I wonder if that's still giving him trouble. It's like, audio cues matter a lot.
They do. And I think, is it sound that you react fastest to in terms of like human stimuli?
Yeah, totally.
So that little bit extra factor could be it, especially in a game that demands you to react very quickly. I mean, look at the speed at which these players are playing.
I'm always curious how people practice when it comes down to that. Because I tend to practice just on whatever setup I have available to me, right? So, but some people are very particular about that, and I think that can really help at a high level.
Smashville's the name of the game here. Smaller section just to kind of play with.
Oh, yeah. Watch these dares, man. Like, oh, that was so close. Because if had that connected, I think that was going to be 30 the other direction. But yeah, great spacing from Sharp.
A lot more scrapping out the gate for these two. They realize what's on the line for this game 5.
Zera covers a lot of this stage.
Absolutely. That's a benefit to why you really want this.
Yeah, crouching on the Zera. You got to be careful trying to go for follow-ups when you hit a crouching opponent like that. The crouch cancel can be enough to mess with it.
Not going for the immediate punish, trying to wait out and see what's going to happen. I like that coming in from naitosharp.
Great dash-in grab. Oh, yeah. There is rise on that down B, right? I actually saw Suarez drop a stock yesterday for that. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
see,
you need it
there's
here. You need it.
Will that be it, though? Not quite. Yoshi be living.
Zero Suit side B is definitely a big liar, too. Like, that move will kill Sparks for no reason. Yeah, I was going to say there's no direct punish there. That's the bait, but Suarez knows. He's trying to punish the extra movement.
trying to put the pressure on board, trying to, I mean, Yoshi's unique mechanic is that you can't poke the egg. But there it is, there's the side B catching him
And I
slipping.
think that was a DI catch as well. That was like last pixel side B there from Sharp.
Now it's okay. Now you have to approach me. You have to play my game. I'm just going to play way more conservatively. Lean back, shoot some Zares at you. Your problem now, son.
Yep, and good. Sharp recognizing neutral getup is a bad idea here.
Makes a lot of sense. More gentle poking, more hard to punish aerials on board, just kind of throwing things out intermittently and mixing up the timings as well so Suarez can never quite know how to answer.
Yep, good use of the bounce egg there, though.
Yeah, bouncing egg can do a lot. And Suarez has been making it work a lot this whole set.
Oh, wrong way. Turned around on landing, I think, and then dropped through.
Just following up with the tag. I love the patience, too. Just pressuring Suarez right now.
It's such a good tool for Zero Suit on the stage. It's not even so much that you get that much reward on hit. It's that, like, when you hit a shielding opponent on the platform, you're like, all right, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
It's such a good spot.
Good luck getting down from there. Just the constant sharking on this platform. How are you landing? It's so difficult.
You can't get down to the actual ground. Great
Finally, though,
back
amazingly spaced.
Yeah.
You can see naitosharp was winding up with that side B, but the back air.
When I
Yoshi
played
comes
Suarez at Riptide, there's like 2 times where I tried to poke with Doc forward smash and like switched his tail between them. Like,
insane. And looks like Naito has put Suarez on his potential last stock of this tournament.
yeah, and big damage already off the rip here.
Yeah, 26, get yourself started, especially when you're getting full stock up.
Yeah, even with the jab mixed up, narrow to shield pretty good. Turns out.
Simple answer back.
Yep.
No spacing on that shield.
All right. I mean, the magic of Smash is that you can die at any percent.
It's true. It doesn't take a lot. It takes 1 or 2 good reads to just outmaneuver your opponent. But the problem is that it's hard to really find him. No jab reset.
Yeah, that was the opportunity, but a lot of, I mean, he hasn't been missing techs. You got to respect the opponent, right? Yoshi doesn't have the sort of like jab option selecting that like Fox does.
Makes sense. Don't have the speed. I like this extension from naitosharp right now. Call out.
I love that up here because it allowed Suarez the time to react to the defensive option. It's so safe. It's so safe.
So safe. I like the idea they're not quite finding it due to the air dodge, though. This is pretty important. No, the dunk!
Flip kick got punished!
Last stock, game 5, Jackie. Who's coming out on top?
Oh, man, this is so scary. Like, Yoshi at 80, we already know this is barring some sort of, like, really good edge play from Sharp.
No jump.
This is a long way from Yoshi dying.
Yeah, you need a little bit more, and unfortunately for you, you're already starting to get traded in percentage.
Forward throw off stage.
No, that was a stump of the egg roll. No, the spike out of it anyway? Are you back?
Oh,
you saved him!
But
that saved him.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is actually spooky. Suarez is at death's door right now. Will that be it?
I don't know. Okay.
Just barely. Sharp's actually relieved at that one. You can see it. It's like
total pop off.
It's like half pop off, half like the tension releasing from his body, seeing how narrow that game was. How it was potential for Suarez to upset him there. But good stuff to both players, honestly. That was an amazing set.
That set getting defined in terms of Sharp's wins, at least with these scenarios where flip kicks footstool, not even like the big hit that we're used to from that, coming in and just wiping out Yoshi. And that is specifically the kind of thing that Yoshi doesn't want to deal with because of his recovery, right? Even though